Hello peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Tries. My name's Russ and we're playing Final Fantasy 16 and it's episode 29. Right, something just flashed up on the screen about a new visitor. But I don't know. Would it be in journal? Oh, these are completed, aren't they? Clive returns to the hideaway, sets about spreading the glad tidings. Those who lost their lives, blah 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 blah, speak with Otto. So, nothing. Map. Right, we've got a quest over here first. We said we're going to go and do that first, didn't we? How are we all doing today anyway? I hope we're all well, having a good day, or about to have a good day, or had a good day, wherever you live. Whatever, thanks for watching. If you've not subscribed, help me along a bit. I'd just like to get to 5,000. Lofty heights or what? Okay, where's this?
The finest
Quest.
fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. Kneaded to a silken softness.
Oh,
In a cloud
where did all the men of the rock go?
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack everything I've worked for.
Bathhouse owner.
All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Right.
Right.
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Okay. Alright.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Good old Clive.
It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur will guide you the rest of the way.
Lovely.
These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Prioritize. Okay. Oops. Beg your pardon, love. Okay, before I do anything else, bear with me. I'm just going to alter the settings a little bit. Okay, we'll try that. I've lowered everything a little bit because I was getting fed up with the judder. Right, how do we get over there?
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
That can't be true.
Go on, put on a sprint.
What the hell are those things?
We've got to go up over the top, I think. Nope, he's still doing it. I've turned everything down to medium. Crazy. Oh, shiny! No boxes. No, we got that one.
By the flames. That explains the heat. Out of the frying pan. This one.
Yo, go on, Clive, go on. You are my son.
This one. Go, Torkel.
Oh, these are tough.
Over here. Attack. Go, Torkel. Go, Torkel.
Whew. It was a bit tough. I never levelled up my things, did I? Never mind.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Can we make it before the timer runs out? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it's going to be close.
No, I'm telling
Now
you.
I run out of juice.
Can't be true.
Oh, got another quest down there.
There he is. The man who saved my bit. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Fiery little monsters.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Reduces ignition cooldown by 2.2 seconds. Wow. Right, where was that other one?
Plates and pots! Bowls and
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
fresh bread,
The
warm from the
juiciest
oven.
meat from Greece.
It would make a
Hard
fine
carpets have pride of place.
And what lawlessness is afoot today? My ears are always
Master
open.
Lubo says Drake's fang has fallen.
I've never
Even
even
the
forged a
furnace is going to
button
stop
knife
working.
before.
Perhaps Forge Master Luba's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
It's Clive.
My mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand.
Could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
Nope.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Prioritize.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Speak with the townsfolk.
The most
One here.
fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the
Fisher.
Welcome, sir.
Oh, hello,
What can I
pretty
do you for?
lady.
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Sure, Clive could make you happier.
Makes sense.
Oh, naughty. Right, where's the other guy? Local map. Straight on down,
Oh.
apparently.
Where did all the men of the rock go? Probably ran out of fuel.
Nope. Ah. This guy here, is it? Hunter.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
silver platters, made from the stoutest stoneware. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Yes,
Ah.
the finest
See, still
fabric.
seems to be a little bit of a lag. I don't know.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started.
No, you are.
Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully.
It's got to be all three.
No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Then it's got to be
Is
all
there no
three.
one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Right, we're going that way. Chocobo.
Faster!
Okay, how do we get up there then? I missed something. Go up over the top. Shiny. Whoa. I'll look at the map. Okay. Went wrong way. This way.
Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia.
Right. Where's this trader?
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil. Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Can you go and get me some limestone?
Fine.
Right.
I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. See you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Gather limestone. A map. Right, better mount back up then. There's some out. All this out here, look. Bloody hell. I ain't been to any of them places yet. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah!
Oh.
Back to the stables, girl.
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff.
Not for long though, because I'll be calling her again in a minute.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Plates and woods!
Or maybe not.
No, I'm telling
Just
you.
round the corner.
That can't be true.
On.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
I'm just going to take it back, make his knife.
Silver platters, made from the stoutest stoneware.
The juiciest meat from green.
It would make a
My
fine
carpets have pride of place in...
Master Lubor says Drake's fang has fallen. Does that mean the fun?
Wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for tea. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Okay. Sometime later.
A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that?
Gentry, so it's got to look ornate.
The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable, but only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
I don't know why, because he never uses one. We don't do any cooking. Unless we start doing it later.
Master Lubor says Drake's fang has fallen. Does that mean the furnace is
Right,
going
we're
to
going
stop
back, are we?
Maybe. So shut your trap and get that order forged while you still can.
Map. Hideaway. Let's go and speak with Otto. Okay, let's go and speak with Otto.
It's true.
Do apologise, I've still got this chesty cough.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Well, no surprises.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Not been making a knife.
Word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down at that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Right. Up over the top, is it? I can't remember how to get there. Like a bloody rabbit warren. Looks like we're going the right way.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Mid hasn't been her usual self.
No. How do we get down there? What's that? Oh, nothing. What's that? How many chocobos were in the barn? Old Farmer Otto keeps both chocobos and antelopes. After 5 of his stock fell ill, he put them in his barn to rest. However, Otto woke the next morning to discover that a leg eater had found its way into the barn and devoured 3 of the limbs on one of his antelopes. To make certain all remaining legs were accounted for, he did a tally and was satisfied when he counted 13. Eh? Oh, my brain hurts. I can't be done with that. Ah.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Hello,
Alright, Clive?
pretty lady.
What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
We're crafting, folks.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Just like Final Fantasy 14. That's right, she's been at that balcony a long time, hasn't she? She must be getting bored by now. Second set of stairs, not the first ones, like I normally do. We're doing on time, halfway. That's alright. Excuse me.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favour?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gabonotto in here, will you?
All right.
Where's he going to go for his stuff?
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coating the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get this over with.
Right, we'll get off. Get some sand.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in a fight, but he don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
Yeah.
Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
He's a grumpy old bastard, isn't he? Right. Make for the river. Let's travel. Let's go. Right. Where is it we need to be? Oh, got another quest there, look.
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir.
There'll be no one to man the shop. Go on, just like that.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice.
He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers. I'm at it.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
Please go where I'm going.
He was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Get this one done out of the way.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Excuse me.
I saw it with my own eyes. And I'm not the only one.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Probably be a bit of a battle. This him.
Be safe.
Yeah, not a lot left now.
Excuse me. What do you want? The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I?
Yep.
Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Remember the good times.
Try to remember the good times. Do that, and the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
Even in the bakery. What a fool I've been. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Hey,
You've
great
opened
right.
my eyes. I have to get back there right away. Farewell.
Mind you, I bet whichever one I took would have been the right answer.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then. Let's go.
Faster.
Come on, throw a sprint on.
Mother Crystal.
No, not going to make it.
Back to the stables, girl.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
That can't be true.
Silver platters!
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go? Probably ran out of gin. Just like
There you go, Major, me old mate.
Man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands.
Okay.
I don't know how you did it, but you have.
Right, come on, I've got stuff to do. Right, let's go and find this sand.
Now, Dusan, I know you're...
Plates and pots! Just look at the detail.
Did the constables test you properly before they gave you that brand? Wish that I could file suit against them. But I can only hope to recoup my losses and then...
Can't get that way. Gotta go through other gate.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
Bloody hell.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but...
Could have gone that way in the first place.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
He's over there. We saw him earlier, mate. Across the water. Great cocky.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Well, that's going to be
This
a lot, isn't it?
Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Where's the next bit? One more somewhere. Ah, shiny.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Ooh, shiny.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough.
5 pocketfuls. That's not much. Handful.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Go on then.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
That it? You finished?
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lad back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at
Can't beat a
someone.
good old Geordie.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Right. Pull up the map. There we go. Right, so as we're travelling... Oh, yeah. Took the time at all. Let's get this one done. Complete it. I thought we was going to have a bit of a loading screen.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
shall we have a look at the... I've sussed out what that is. There we go. Don't have to go hunting for a...
If I don't come up with something soon.
Right, that's where we'll carry on next time, but I was going to have a look at my abilities. Yeah, we got some stuff. I use pile drive and thunderstorm, don't I? Boost that one, I think. What have we got here? That one. That'll do. Boost everything up a little bit, do a bit more damage. Anyway, whatever you're up to today, folks, have a fantastic day. And as I always say, stay safe, everybody. And until next time, I'll see you there.